When he gets scared, he screams, he yells, often he curses, and he insults and attacks whoever is standing near him. And you're right, Donald does seem to have an issue with women. Donald doesn't like strong women. Strong women scare Donald. Now, Donald is scared a lot these days. Donald is scared to debate. He ran away from the last debate that was scheduled because he was scared of Megyn Kelly and because he was scared to defend his policies. Listen, Donald doesn't know much about foreign policy. The day before the Brussels terror attack, Donald called for America effectively withdrawing from NATO. That is utter foolishness. It would hand a massive victory to Putin and to ISIS. That weakness and unilateral surrender is indicative of someone that doesn't have a basic understanding of foreign policy. That's why Donald is afraid of debates. Because at debates, his lack of understanding of the basic knowledge necessary to keep this country safe, those become revealed at debates. When it comes to the economy, Donald has no idea how to bring jobs back to America. At debates, that becomes exposed. So he's scared of debates, he's scared of Megyn Kelly. But he's also scared of seeing Republicans uniting behind our campaign. You know, we just had an election a few days ago in Utah. We worked very, very hard. We were hoping to break 50%. If we broke 50%, we would get all of the delegates from Utah. Not only did we break 50%, we blew past that, got nearly 70%, 69% of the vote. Donald didn't like that, so you're right. He began lashing out at my wife, attacking Heidi directly. Let me be absolutely clear. Our spouses and our children are off bounds. It is not acceptable for a big, loud New York bully to attack my wife. It is not acceptable for him to make insults, to send nasty tweets late at night. And I don't know what he does late at night, but he tends to do these about 11:30 at night. I assume when his fear is at the highest point. But I also have to say, Heidi, she is the daughter of Christian missionaries. She lived in Africa as a little girl. She is an unbelievable mom. We've got two little girls who are 7 and 5. Caroline and Catherine. I'll tell you, our girls are going to come join us on the road later this afternoon. I'm not looking forward to telling the girls why Donald Trump is launching insults and attacks at their mommy. I'm not looking forward to that conversation because it is not acceptable. Real men don't try to bully women. That's not an action of strength. That's an action of weakness. It's an action of fear. It's an action of a small and petty man who is intimidated by strong women. Real men don't do that. And Donald is indicating the fear that keeps him up at night when he lashes out with anger. Heidi is my best friend in the whole world. She is the love of my life. And Donald should stick with attacking me because Heidi is way out of Donald Trump's league.